Good morning. It is July 1st, 2026, about 7:30 in the morning. We are at 402 Greenwood doing a walkthrough. The tenants did move out last night, so we're here early to kind of get a walkthrough going and see what repairs and improvements that we need to make to get this back on the market. So this will be a full walkthrough video of the home, interior and exterior. So plan for this to be about 15 or 20 minutes. You can use the speed button in the bottom right hand corner to adjust the speed and playback in which you watch the video. So getting started at the front here, we have some overgrowth. We do have a ton of garbage over here, but it does look to be garbage day today, which is great. Garbage and recycle. But there, just in case these items are left, we'll get PCS to take the rest. Might be loud, please excuse me, there's a garbage truck in the back. But we have overgrowth over to the left hand side with this tree and the main bush. Looks like this was ripped up, so we'll need to get this replaced. I don't know why this was ripped up. So here's the growth. Walking to the left side of the property, if we were facing the front of it. Tree is very pretty. Based on the condition of my home, I am going to recommend we do an AC inspection here, just to make sure it's all running smoothly. I did not see them change any AC filters, but I have to verify once we get inside. Painted condition. The gutters seem to be quite full, so let's get that. We still need to fix that gutter. That would not be tenant. I didn't believe that was left from before, but the gutters seem to be full. At least some growth all the way across here, so let's get that taken care of. Walking back to the front of the property. All this needs to be trimmed up and re-cleaned. We did a ton of work prior to them moving in here, so this is something that we're going to have to make at the expense of the tenant, as it was their responsibility for lawn care. Condition of the roof looks to be fine. Front paint. Give me 1 second. The garbage truck is here. All right, we're back. We have some paint that we need to make, maybe do at the front, along the bottom. The rest looks quite nice. Seeing any issues. Same goes for this AC. We're gonna get the AC guy out here, or gal, to do an inspection. I'm just not sure they did what they needed to with the AC. Looks like we have some rusting of some sort, so we'll get that checked out. We'll go in the backyard and take a look at that fence, as well as the tree that was going over the yard that the other owner was talking about. We have a leak here, it looks like. Yeah, there's a leak here. So we need a plumber to come over here and fix this, because it's not turning off. That was not there before. Don't know what happened. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's go inside. You're going to be at a wide angle the entire time. It makes it a little bit easier to see items as I'm going through, and easier for you to watch them later. So just, if you see something, point it out. I may miss something talking about it, so just be sure to let me know. Scuff marks, most likely from a dog on the front. There is a strong dog odor. It does hit you right at the beginning when you walk in. You see that the tenants, yeah, you'll see, give me a second. Sorry. We'll walk the living room. Actually, we'll keep going left first. So I'm going to recommend a paint on some of these walls. Here we go. So tenants ripped up the carpet, most likely due to their dog. They said that they were going to have it replaced, but it wouldn't be replaced until mid-July. And my recommendation was, we will have that replaced by one of our vendors and then charge out of the security deposit. But they ripped it up themselves. It must have been that bad. Once you get back here, the dog odor gets even stronger. The carpets they do look clean. There is a receipt at the front, but the carpets, it may need to be ripped up with how strong the smell is. Walls in here need to be painted. Allergies are flaring up. Some marks on the walls there. Go. Marks on the walls here. Looks like the blinds were torn. Gonna have to get that replaced. Need some paint marks here, or some it's all dirty. It looks to be a hole here. This is a hole. Yeah, this is all torn up. So we need new blinds. Those were tied. Full paint in this room. Let's go behind this door. It looks like here, this door does need to be replaced and or fixed if that's possible. Dog marks, let me zoom in. Get that. There you go. We have a few items still left in the home that will be taken out and thrown away. Here's the other unit. So, working left first, let's see. Let's go in here. Strong dog odor in here as well. I'm not sure what that tape is. I don't know if that's a hole there. To look in previous videos, figure out why that's there. Need new blinds in this one as well. I'm going to recommend a full wall paint in this room. Looks like food. This one does seem to be working at least. Oh, it does not. Oh, maybe. No, it's not. It's broken. Shoot. Yeah. Markings on every single wall. Working to the bathroom now. The home is dirty. Every surface has some sort of grime or dust on it. Hello. Sheetrock repair we need here. Yeah, see, it's all dirty. We have some scrape marks here along the base. Looks like the molding hole here. Most likely from the bathroom holder, which is up there. Dirt. This is loose. The dog smell honestly keeps getting stronger as we come back here. Look at all this carpet's ripped up. This is probably the worst room of them all. Scrape marks on the doors. Kind of hard to see in the video, but this is all scraped up, as you see here. These do seem to be, oh, it's disconnected, so. We have scratch marks on the back door. These are loose, and I think we're missing a curtain rod here. It's supposed to be here, because they were here before. I'm going to recommend either a half or a full paint in this room. Scrape marks along the baseboards. Carpet wise, the smell is horrendous. So we'll have Lone Star check all the corners for any urine. I'm also going to recommend that we get this water heater checked. I'm not sure if the tenants have properly drained this like they're supposed to once every year or once a year. So I'm going to recommend that we get this drained. Let's have plumber inspect water flow in primary bathroom. And I believe that to be just dirt and grime, hair. Something was on the walls here. Let's see if this pocket door still works. Please, please still work. What's the paint of the button? I think this is. Unfortunately, I think this handle is broken. Oh, thank gosh. Okay, it's not. I'm pulling the wrong thing. There we go. We have markings on the bottom. Okay. We'll walk outside through the kitchen. That's in here. Let's get this ceiling fan on. There we go. All right, over into the living room. This is all quite dirty. Paint needs some work. I don't know whose ladder this is. I don't know if this is your guys's, so, or if it's theirs. Yeah, paint all up here. That's loose. Oh, I'm working the wrong order. I'm sorry. Let's go left first. Lefties first. All right, let's see here. Some hole here. This looks all torn up. I remember that being that way. All of this looks like it's been rubbed on. So I might recommend a new paint on the stone. Football in the fireplace. I'm going to show you what it looks like for now, but you might not see much. I can take some photos later. These rods are off, pulled out of the walls. Scrape marks all along the paint. Now in the dining area, it's coming off. Here's the receipt for the carpet cleaning. If you pause the video here and zoom in, I'm catching just dirt and grime this entire wall. I can even go in a little bit in some of these. Let's go. There you go. We're now entering the kitchen. Dishwasher needs to be inspected and cleaned. It looks all clogged. So get appliances out here. Appliance connection out here. The marks all on this door. We have to paint this door. Clippings here too. That's most likely just from use. Maybe foundation movement. I don't know what that is then. Every surface is sticky. I don't know what that is. Same goes for this water heater. I want to get this one inspected. I don't know whose washer this is. I think it's ours. I just don't remember. So I'm going to have to look at it. But it looks in extremely rough condition. So we'll get appliance connection. Garage door openers. Paperwork. Miscellaneous items. There's even more so in the garage coming up. Oh, here, look at the door. I do not know what that's from. Back door too. We're not in the garage. These are all the tenant's items that we will need to discard. We have sheetrock work in the ceiling. I don't know what that's from. Scratch marks from, it looks like to be a dog in both garage doors, excuse me. We have a door here. I don't know where this door goes, so I need to figure out, I don't know, I'm missing a door. Was this in here? Yeah, I don't know. But there's a hole in that door. Here's all the debris. This all needs to be taken out and trashed. Honestly, I hope, I just don't know. I don't know what some of this stuff is. Christmas stuff. This stuff has always been the owner's. At least most of it is what I'm seeing here. It looks like filters have never been used. Paint for the home. This does not have to be taken out. This is with the home as well. The owners will tell me what's in here, what is theirs and what is not theirs, but just to be clear, for now, these are all the owner's items. Let's go to the backyard. I didn't notice this till just now, but that mirror is cracked. Walking our way to the back door. Excuse me. We have cracking all along the side. I don't know if this is due to home movement, but might be a good idea to get in and at least get this filled. Here's the fence the other tenant and owner was talking about. That fence is leaning quite in, so I don't, again, and yes, we do have one tree branch over our yard, but it's not significantly impacting anything. Yard was not mowed, so we need to have this mowed. Work left first. Here we go. We have damage here to the outdoor. It looks like the entire bottom was ripped off. So most likely a dog ran through that, someone kicked it accidentally, but these doors need to be replaced and fixed. Looks to be a hackberry tree. Probably get that taken down. I swear I remember planting flowers here. They're all gone now. I don't know what this is. Again, yard was not maintained, and that is the responsibility of the tenants. You have tubing all around. I'm assuming this was also supposed to be for the irrigation system and watering the plants that we did, but it looks to be torn. Not sure what happened, so that also needs to be fixed. Tree's broken, or tree fell. We have some fence repairs. I did not make these, but these definitely look like to be, if you see here, let's go under. These are all dog marks, dog jumping on the fence. So most likely repairs done by the tenant, or what we assume repairs done by the tenant. The tree looks to be almost on their house on the other side, so I am going to recommend we do trim up the trees there. Yeah, there. And we have branches falling. It looks to be, okay, so I believe this is the side in which the owner / tenant is not complaining, but just saying that our tree is impacting their yard. We have fence posts here. It is wobbly, but this fence is leaning this way, so I'm not sure. Let me zoom out. We have one small branch there. I mean, that's about it. This is holding it up, so this is leaning this way. Yeah, that fence is, I can't even push that fence back. So, that post is broken. Let's have plumber check all spigots outside. Excuse me. All gutters need to be checked and inspected. I'll take some photos. If there's anything that you didn't see, or if you want more information of, just let me know. Make it up here. And here's kind of an over video of what we were looking at earlier. Me looking over the yard. Okay, that concludes the video. We're at 30 minutes, so take your time watching it, reviewing it. Let me know if you have any questions. I will work on I already assigned PCS to come to the home and do an inspection, as well as Lone Star. I'm just waiting to walk the property here this morning, and I'll start sending referrals and vendors over here for other miscellaneous repairs. Have a good day.